Hello everyone, this is Zelin's class and welcome. So today we are going to start a new topic, which is differentiation. I think most of you should have learned this in AS, but just a part of it. And let's start from the basic ones. So let's differentiate 5x cubed plus 4x plus 3. Well, we know that we can bring the 3 down and this becomes 2, which becomes 15x squared and plus 4, and this is our answer. So we bring 3 down here and then we do 3 minus 1, so we get 15x squared, and we do the same thing here, so we become 4x becomes 4. Well, this we learned this in AS, and let's try this question. By using the skills we learned in AS, we know that we have to expand this, and let's do it. So we have to expand, becomes 8x squared plus 14x plus 3, and this differentiate will become 16x plus 14. However, if we have something like 2x plus 3 to the power of 9 times 4x plus 1, it's very hard to expand those. So how do we do this? Well, now we are going to introduce a rule which is called the product rule. So what is the product rule? The product rule is, so if we have an fx which is equal to u times v, then f differentiate x equals u dash v plus uv dash. And or you can express this by using this form. So is it not very clear? Because, well, if it's not very clear, let's try a question, then you will find it very easy. So what does u dash mean? U dash means the first part differentiate. So let's do this question. This question will be u dash v plus uv dash, which means that 2x plus 3 bracket to the power of 5 dash times 3x plus 1 plus 2x plus 3 bracket 5 times 3x plus 1 dash. And here we know that u is equal to 2x plus 3 bracket 5 and v is equal to 3x plus 1. Well, these you can assume everything. So like you can assume u as 3x plus 1 or v equals 2x plus 3 bracket to the power of 5. So you can express u and v as anything you want. So just try to solve this question by using that. And now let's simplify this, which will become, so we learn this will becomes 5 times 2x plus 3 to the power of 4 times 2x plus 3 dash times 3x plus 1 and plus 2x plus 3 to the power of 5 times 3. And here this becomes 2, which is 10 2x plus 3 to the power of 4 times 3x plus 1 and plus 3 times 2x plus 3 bracket 5 to the power of 5. And that is our answer. Well, it's quite simple to simplify it. Let's just simplify it. So it becomes 2x plus 3 bracket to the power of 4 times 30x plus 10 and plus 6x plus 9. And this becomes 36x plus 19. And now, let's do the quotient rule. So what is quotient rule? Quotient rule is something that divides. So for example, we have a function that is u over v. So how do we differentiate this? In the past, we do y equals u times v to the power of -1, and we can bring this down. But we have another way. So there is a formula here, which is y dash is equal to u dash v minus uv dash over v squared. So now let's try this question that y equals 1 over x. Well, we can do this in two ways. The first way we learned in AS level, which is y equals to x to the power of -1, and y dash is equal to -1 bring down, which becomes -1 times x to the power of -1 minus 1, which becomes -1 times x to the power of -2, which is -1 over x squared. And let's use the quotient rule. So we can say that u is equal to 1, v is equal to x. So y equals 1 over x, y dash becomes x squared, and then u dash becomes 0. So u dash v is not disappeared, and uv dash, so u dash v minus uv dash, and that is equal to 0 minus 1 over x squared, which is also equal to -1 over x squared. And we solve this problem by using two ways. My suggestion, if it's very easy, so for example like this function, we can just use the way we did in AS level. However, in the exam, there are not many questions that are like this easy. So I suggest you to remember this formula and try to obtain questions more like by using this formula. And tomorrow we are going to do more and more questions because today is just an introduction. And we are going to meet some difficult questions tomorrow. And make sure don't forget to subscribe me. And thank you all, and I'll see you tomorrow.